Good afternoon, guys. Hi, my name is Rohit Prakash. This is from Somewhat Wisdom. Today's date is the 17th of May. It's Sunday. Uh, for the past few days or for the past few weeks, I've been going through the letters of the alphabets, beginning with the letter A. And guys, uh, please excuse my right now. I have my skin treatment on, which is my dermatologist recommended. It's two ointments I put on topically. Topically means on top of my skin, and then regular sunblock. If I'm gonna go outdoors, and I shave and I go and look clean, there's tinted sunblock you can get for men. Make sure it has zinc oxide, and you should be good with that. Okay, it goes up to 20% the zinc oxide. If you have lighter skin pigmentation, get up to 20%, but if you have lower skin pigmentation, you can get lower than 20%. So, okay, let's get back off on a tangent. So, today I've been going through the letters of the alphabet, beginning with letter A. And for each letter, I give you three words with that letter that are positive, that you could implement into your daily lives and affairs and any situation, just to give you an injection of motivation, spirituality, and inspiration, spirituality, motivation, and things to keep you going throughout the day. Now, we have my partner, my business partner, and I have a website up, www.keepinspiring.me. That is completely free for you to go on there, and it has quotes and it has messages and biographies of all the famous people from Ralph Waldo Emerson to Dr. Seuss. Feel free to go ahead and copy those quotes and put them on your website. You can, if you want to reference us, it'll be doing us a huge favor and be very grateful and show you lots of gratitude. And we really do appreciate that. With that being said, I want to get right into this, and I want to appreciate everybody for your likes and your views and your comments. And if I could shout out to all of you, I would deeply. Um, so, with that being said, I want to just get right into this and by the way, apart from all of this, let's go off on a tangent again. Have a good Sunday fun day. No matter what your state of mind is or how you woke up or anything like that, if you're feeling bad or anything like that, please try to just get some sun on your face or get anything. Forgive the way I look. If I look funny, remember my face so you could laugh. Get something inside of you so that you can get your emotional engine and your spiritual arsenal that you have in your mind ready for anything and prepare you for anything so that you can be happy, do whatever you enjoy, whatever invigorates you, whatever you thrive on, whatever it is. Just go out there. If your third eye senses something that is wrong or something, try to remove yourself from that situation and get yourself in a place of spirituality and in a place of goodness and kindness and positivity. And if there's fine company that you can go on there, if there's not any company within your immediate reach, go on Facebook or Instagram and type in any groups you'd like, and you'd be surprised that these any that what people will get back to you. Even high profile people will get back to you. If you think I'm high profile, I'll get back to you. My cell number is 786-338-8968. 786-338-8968. If you're going through anything difficult, text me and I'll get back to you. Someone already has, and it's worked out phenomenally. Okay, and if not, attend a spiritual group. Type in, if let's say, if postpartum depression, uh, and then it can be completely anonymous, and go into Google for people who have lost someone in a war or something like that. Then you can, and there'll be a group of people just like you. No matter how tough your story is, there's people out there that are either going through the same thing you are, or there's people out there that you can communicate with and develop this compatibility and this chemistry that you can have. It can be like a spiritual bond, and they can and you have someone that will empathize with you, right? Empathize means understand where you're coming from, and for that, that's very, very, very important. Okay, uh, I'm credible because I've been doing that. I've been doing this. I attend spiritual programs. I have a business partner. We collectively manage a billion plus dollars, and we we've spoken at different events and things like that, etc. I have a master's in finance and a bachelor's in communication and a minor's in marketing, both advertising and advertising, both on the creative side and on the business side. And investments are my thing. I love them, and I love people, and we love you for watching this. Okay, this is somewhat wisdom. Today's letter is Y. Okay, so for Y, if you have a piece of pen and paper, please take notes. Just one thing, if you like. I know it's Sunday. It sucks. You can do it tomorrow if you want, but I do it immediately. Uh, for Y, yourself, youthful, and yearning. Okay, yourself, youthful, and yearning. That's 3 letters. Excuse me, guys. Uh, yourself. In any situation, you just want to try to be yourself and be comfortable in your own skin, right? A lot of us, including myself, find ourselves at some point in time, either currently or in the past, that I found ourselves we're not comfortable in a certain situation because we feel like they won't accept us for being ourselves or yourself, and things like that. And automatically, people always judge on appearance. So some people, me included, intentionally try to break that trend. And if you don't feel comfortable in being yourself, there's nothing wrong with you. Okay? Just isolate what the exact feeling is that you're feeling. Okay? Whatever it is that you're feeling exactly, isolate it and then address it, and then see if you can go through with it. With that problem, if you can tackle that right there. If not, if you don't feel comfortable being yourself, just say you don't want to speak, or I'm not comfortable right now. People will respect your decisions and things like that. But being yourself is good enough, is better than anything. So for me, that took a lot. For me, to be quite honest, I had to tame it down a lot from when I was younger. I'm getting over addiction, 2 years and approaching 9 months in recovery, and addiction to alcohol. And we own a company called Recovery LLC, amongst other companies. But this is not for, I don't want to get paid for what I'm saying right now. This is just for you and for yourself to ingest, and you can implement it in your everyday life. Okay, so yourself. That was yourself. Okay, so being yourself, if you want to write down and improve on self-development, write down your good qualities, and you can write down your bad, any qualities you want to improve on. Okay, and youthful. I'm 40 years old right now, right? Sometimes I have to remind myself that, not sometimes, quite often, I have to remind myself that I'm 40 years old, because I take myself, I take myself very serious, right? But I have a very big sense of humor. So you don't want to be immature about things, but you want to have that youthful spirit, right? You want to, you remember those, when we were young, you woke up early to watch cartoons. You used to watch the movies that made you laugh when you were in junior high or high school, or even up until now. That youthful sense of humor is going to protect you in serious moments, we perceive things that are serious, that seem to be serious. Okay, it's the youthful nature when you the smell of the fresh cut grass outside, right? You want to involve your 5 senses if you can, right? Sight, which is vision. Feel like velvet. Sound, which is your ears. And smell, which is scent, the smell of flowers, the smell of roses. And taste, right? With your mouth, with your tongue. Like sweet as honey, or strong as coffee, or something like that. Okay? So that's youthful. Have a youthful approach to a lot of things. When you feel yourself, which I have to practice myself, I have to practice what I preach. When you feel yourself getting angry or something like that, Just take a step back and see if you could isolate it. Always try to isolate something negative or a feeling that you could address later or at that time, because the emotion at the time will take control over what you really are. And we tend to make bad decisions when we're when we have an emotion, when we're in that emotion, when we're emotional, we tend to make either bad decisions or or decisions that have consequences to them, even though it's human nature to take immediate action. If it's for something positive, take immediate action. If it's for something negative, try to chill out a little bit and then address it, because I've gotten myself into a lot of trouble from taking immediate action when something negative. A lot of trouble. But those days are in my past, and they will be for you too. Okay? So that was youthful. Anything youthful. For instance, right now I have my TV on the Scoob. See, on the Scooby Doo screensaver. Little things like that, or stuffed animals, or anything that brings you that a joyful sense of youth and that reminds you of when you were little kids. Sesame Street, major thing. Um, the other Y is yearning. See what do you yearn? Like, what do you wish you had, like, where to be at right now? For me, my business partner had his two babies yet, his two girls, and I haven't seen them for a while. So I yearn to see that, um, to see the little girls. I yearn to see him and his wife and stuff like that. But times like right now, we can't do that. It's just not. We're working from home, and it's just not. It's just not plausible. It's not possible right now, right? I used to play soccer. I had a scholarship, etc., etc. I yearn to go back to the days sometimes when I used to play soccer and kick it around. I yearn to connect with old friends. And as you write them down, or as you list them in your head, chances are, more often than not, you're going to be able to satisfy a lot of these yearnings. Okay. Sometimes I yearn for people that I know that are going through tough times that I went through. I yearn for them to get better. So what do? We pray for them, right? And you can pray. You don't have to let anybody know you're praying. You can pray inside to yourself in a mantra, or when you meditate, or when you do your yoga, and that should do it for you, okay? Because you can save yourself from yourself. You can help people as much as you want and yearn for that, but they ultimately will take the courses of action. You can lead them to the courses of action if you know what they are, and appropriately and properly address the situation. And if you're willing to sacrifice to do that, more power to you. Just know what your limits are, okay? Because sacrifice entails, it could be the aftermath of dealing with sacrificing yourself for a lot of people, including myself, at times can be extremely difficult. Okay, we want to make it so that you're able to get up in the morning and go on through your day, and not just go through the motions. Okay. So that was yourself, youthful, yearning. Um, I just wanted to get on here. It's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday, the 16th of May, and I didn't come on the camera. Took it off because I was doing other stuff on Facebook and other things that I had prioritized. So it's my family's prioritized. My business partner's prioritized. I'm prioritized. Me, I'm prioritized. And when I watch and listen to, who I typically listen to the same people on Facebook. For you, it could be anybody you deem appropriate for you. For me, it's it's who it's who okay it's who I deem appropriate. Um, I have it's just different people in different categories, whatever they are, and that really helps me out and inspires me. People want to be inspired. Excuse me. I love being inspired, right? I love being inspired. Like right now, I like to, whatever some, I just, whatever invigorates you, whatever it is that gets you ticking, whatever. For some people, it's money. That's fine if you do it appropriately. For some people, it's making someone better. For some people, it's a sense of power. They get a natural high off it. And for some people, it's different things. Just that inspires you. If you don't want to be inspired, you could just be at peace. Being calm and at peace, nothing pays for peace of mind. Nothing pays for peace of mind. Nothing at all. No amount of money, nothing. And that's I'm really glad with what we had to say today. And it's 15 minutes and 50 seconds of time that you gave me, and I appreciate that. So if you have just one idea or one thing you can get from this, uh, from this somewhat wisdom episode, just write it down, try to implement it, or you can just practice it and go over it. Yourself, youthful, and yearning. Yourself, youthful, and yearning. So we can satisfy these three things, okay? I hope that brings a smile to your face, one of them, and I hope you can implement it because it did for me. If we can't find beauty, create it. If we can't find beauty, create it. Start with a positive impact inside, and you'll make a positive impact outside, okay? Oh, and www.keepinspiring.me is the website. Take care. Have a fantastic Sunday. Make a good Sunday. Bye bye.